irritated by the fact that this looks like a tutorial screen. It's just what happens when you load up the game and don't press anything for a bit. I am back with some of trying to this out my phone. So let me edit this. Here we go. Alright, sorry I didn't get to see any comment yet. Okay, phone, please just open the stream on my phone so I can see chat. No, this is not what I wanted. Game, yep, phone, stop it. What are you doing? No, get off of this. Go to this one. Thank you, sorry. Oh no. Someone comment or they just say I had a viewer? Oh, it might have just popped up saying I had a viewer, which was me when I opened the stream originally. And then I closed it because I had to fix some things. Okay, enough of that. Alright, if you've never heard of this game or seen this game be played, quick rundown of how this game works. You have, it's a shoot 'em up. You fly a ship in 2D space, left, right, up, down. You shoot. And now, so the catch with this game is you can change polarities from white or to black and vice versa. And you have enemies that are either white or black. You do double damage to enemies of the opposing color, so if you are white and you shoot a black ship, you do double damage. If you are white and you are shot at by a white ship with white pellets or bullets, whatever you want to call them in this, you'll absorb those bullets. However, if you're white and you get shot by black bullets or whatever you want to call them, you die or you lose a ship and you get through. Well, I mean, you can change the options, but I'm gonna play the original 3 lives, full all 5 levels, and I'm not gonna get past level 2. Just a heads up, because this game is incredibly fucking difficult. I can beat level 1 without dying usually, but I'm not gonna guarantee that I will this time because it's very likely that I'll die a bunch. I might even game over in level 1 and get all three of my deaths in level 1. But we'll see how it goes. I'm done playing easy because this is a fucking hard ass game. The difference is on normal enemies that you kill that are the same color as you will, when they die, they fire a barrage of shots towards you. And on hard mode, every enemy does that when you kill it. So easy mode, that doesn't happen. And well, you'll see. Easy mode's not so easy. I got the trophy, or you can see the achievements at the bottom here, and that bottom, or not the bottom, but I can shoot these guys, I forgot the game started. Oh yeah, and you also get a chain bonus for killing 3 of the same color enemies at the same time. I mean, in a row, rather. As you see at the top there, my chain status. So, there's that. I'm not going to worry too much about that because, except maybe on level 1, just because it's easy and I have it memorized pretty well. I haven't absorbed any shots yet, but see, I can run into those black ones when I'm black. I wanted to squeeze in there and get those guys, but for I always forget about that. They disappear for some reason. You can literally stand still right there and you won't get hit for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure if those shots look like they're about to hit you, they don't. And that little screen comes up. So right here, I'm just gonna sit and absorb the black shots while I destroy the white guy, and absorb the white shots while I destroy him with double damage. So on. This first level is pretty basic. It's not hard to complete without taking any damage until the boss fight. If you want to do the boss fight fast, you want to do it by using the opposite polarity of the attack that he does to you, which is there's enemies coming down here that I want to get rid of as many as I can before I fucking switched twice like a dumbass. Alright, there goes one life. See, this is the problem now though when he goes on this side. I don't need to kill these guys, they'll go away after a set amount of time. You can beat this entire level without shooting a single shot. Even the boss fight, there's a timer you'll see at the boss fight. And if I just survive long enough, then the boss goes away and I win. But I don't get any points for that, so fuck that. Oh, I also have a charge shot by absorbing bullets. So alright, this first section of this bullet hell boss fight isn't so bad. I'll be the opposite polarity, but for this one, I'm not going to risk it. As you can see, there's a lot more black shots than there were the white shots. I can do this by staying white polarity. This is just going to take longer, or twice as much time to destroy that part of him. Alright, so this part's pretty basic. I just got to switch between the grenade shots that he fires and absorb as many of the shots as I can. And now I want to be white when he fires his white shots here and just avoid the black pellets. I believe he takes double damage from black shots at this point. But it's hard to stay black and avoid all the white shots. But that was the first level. We did not so bad. We died once because I was an idiot and I pressed square twice when I wanted to press it once. Square is how you switch polarities, and triangles to shoot, but the controls can be changed. What did I get? C+. That's usually what I get on that one. Alright, level 2. Start of level 2 is not so fun. In fact, it's one of my least favorite parts of the game, at least this early. I haven't gotten much further in the game, so I can't say. But as you can see, there's just a whole bunch of ships flying around me. If I run into a ship too, I also die, so... The hitboxes, though, on these ships are very small. You can squeeze through. I'm pretty sure there are pixel. I'm not sure if that's entirely true. I watched a task of this at GDQ, speedrunning event. I've never seen that. And the task is a tool-assisted speedrun, or tool-assisted super play. You can't really speedrun this game because it's basically an auto-scroller, and I fucked this part up. I was supposed to be on the outside of this chain of these circles, but whatever. But anyway, what I was going to say is these blocks here, I'm pretty sure in the task they're able to just squeeze right between these because of how small the hitboxes are in this game, and it's ridiculous. That's at 6 chain. I was wondering what that noise was. I have a full charge shot that I'll use right there, I guess. I always forget to use them, so I might as well use them. I probably could have used it against this guy, but this guy's not hard to beat. I probably should have been black a little sooner there. This is not how I normally play this section. Alright, we're just gonna get the fuck out of there. Oh, what? destroyed the one thing that was blocking those shots. See, as you can see, remembering this, I walked into the wall. Somehow I flew into those walls there and did not dive. Remembering to switch polarity is really sometimes quite difficult. Will I beat the second boss? Nope, because I was dumb and there was a laser pointed at. I wanted to switch to black and fire my charge shot. I'm a dumbass. I forgot that I was literally just sitting there absorbing white damage, and I should have not switched to black at that exact moment, like an idiot. This game is difficult. It's very hard for me to keep wanting to play this game because the first level is very simple for the most part. Doesn't mean I won't die in it, but still, um, I did take one death in the first level, so I'd probably, if I didn't do that and didn't take a stupid death in the second part, didn't take my second death in the second level stupidly by walking into a wall, I probably could have got to at least the boss fight, and I've beaten Chapter 2 actually with all 3 lives in Chapter Select, but that doesn't unlock Chapter 3. You have to do it after beating level 1 and 2 in a row by playing all the chapters to unlock level 3. So, unfortunately, I have not unlocked level 3. I could practice and just play level 2 repeatedly, but like I said, I'm able to beat level 2 with 3 lives. Well, with 3 lives, I mean I'm able to beat level 2 with only 2 deaths. So theoretically, if I'm able to get through level 1 with no deaths, I can get to level 2, die twice, and still make it to level 3. Although that's gonna be, that would literally mean I'd have to play my best um, on both of those levels. This game's not. I mean, it's getting a lot easier the more I play it. I just made really stupid mistakes on when I switched polarities there. So, yeah, that was dumb of me. But other than that, I played relatively well as far as dodging a lot of shots, um, and remembering to switch when I needed to, although there was a few times that I forgot. It's just, this game, there's so much to think about. For one, you have to aim your ship, because you only shoot straight, so you have to aim where you want to, I mean, you have to put your ship where you want to aim at, and then, but at the same time, you have to dodge a fuck ton of shots from enemies, so, I don't know. Like I said, it's a very difficult game. It's a fun one, though. It's just, I can only play so much of it at a time, because then it gets too repetitive, but, like, it's fun to play a few times and then come back to it later and play a few more. So play another like 2 or 3 or so and see how I do. If I do really good and get to level 3, then maybe I'll play some more, or maybe I'll just practice level 3 and just do chapter select on that. I can also show off Bullet Eater, which is that achievement I was gonna explain in the bottom left, or Dot Eater, um, which is where you beat a level by not firing a single shot. That's all that is. I got that one on level 1 because it's easy. But I'm pretty sure you can beat every single level without firing a single shot. I'm not too sure on that. Maybe not, because on the second level there's all those blocks in your way, but there probably is a way to navigate through them without. I'm just thinking because there's parts where where you have to wait for the doors to open and there's like a row of blocks right in front of them, so I'm not sure if you can get by those without shooting. But I thought this game could be beaten without shooting on every single level. I don't know. I know the first level is very easy to beat without shooting though, because I've done it. I did it last night. You get absolutely no fucking points. Well, that's not true. You get points for all the bullets you absorb. You get points, I think. That's how it works. Because I got points in the end, but I didn't shoot anything. I didn't get many points either, so I don't know. I also took a death, so that might have hindered how many points I got. I could try bullet eater mode or dot eater mode on level 1 and try not to take a death, though. That would be pretty easy, I think. After it took me 2 tries last night to get dot eater. I died 3 times on the boss, or I died once before the boss, and then died twice on the boss right before with like, I don't know, 15 seconds left. I needed to survive on the boss, and I made some stupid mistake and died. But I got it the second time with only 1 death, so I don't know. This game's fun though, and I hope people. Doesn't seem like anyone's in the stream right now, but I hope people check this out and check this game out if they've never heard of it. I owned this game back on the GameCube a very long time ago, and back then I only ever got to the 2nd level. I might have beat the 2nd level and got to the 3rd, but I definitely didn't get very far in the 3rd level, if anything. But this mode I can, so it says at the bottom continues are off. I can change the settings. I can make it so, like, let's see, I can get an extra life every 2 million points. I don't even know if I've ever hit 2 million points, to be honest. But I can give myself 5 lives, and I can give myself... How many continues that in range? Oh, free play, really? Free play just means what? I just allow continue? Yeah. Just have unlimited continues? Anyway. But I want to play on the default settings, and I mean, I should use the other settings just to learn the map, or learn the levels and stuff, but when I owned this game on GameCube, they didn't give you all those options, so I feel like, in the spirit of the game, to get better at it, I should play it in the mode it was, or in the way it was originally designed, which is to be very difficult. This is the Dark Souls of shmups, shoot 'em ups, if anyone was curious as to what I meant, or what the title of the thing says when I said the hardest shmup. SHMUP stands for shoot 'em up, or is shortened to, or a shortened version of shoot 'em up. Anyway, enough sitting at the menu here. Let me start another arcade mode and try to get past level 2 this time. I'm definitely not playing those first ships correctly. I could keep my combo going way longer, or throughout that entire section while I fuck this all up. Got a handful of ships. Ah, fuck, I forgot about that. That was a surprise attack. I'm pretty sure if those shots were about to hit me, though, they were that phase, like the wind blowing over the screen or the clouds blowing over the screen would have happened, and I wouldn't have been hit by them. Because I've actually, like, put the controller down that one before. Or not put the controller down, but looked away from the screen. It somehow survived. Like I said, I'm pretty sure you actually can't die at that point. Don't quote me on that though. But like, I get the feeling like even if you ran directly into the shots, that you would survive. Perfect. Come on, get them all, get them all, get them all, get them all, get them all. Ah, they should get away with half health. Alright, this guy, you can actually start damaging his sword, I believe, immediately. Like right now, I'm pretty sure I'm doing damage. I'm not sure. Yeah, it starts off with like half health. I always forget that I can just run right into the black shots here. Let's try to do this one white this time. And avoid just all the shots. It's not the easiest thing. Oh, I fucking did that like a boss right there. Fuck yeah, that was a fucking fast boss fight. I didn't even use my special. I did it all in the opposite polarity as the boss the entire fight. Did double damage the entire fight. Fuck yeah. I still got a C+ grade. And I only had a max chain of 8. My max chain my max chain on level 1 so far I believe has been 12. But like I said, I keep playing the beginning. I keep firing at that one wave of ships where there is a big mix of black and whites that come in at once and then they separate. I need to just wait for them to separate and then shoot the right, or shoot the same color to keep my chain building, and then shoot the other color at the right moment. The problem with the chain status is like you have to shoot, so like if you're shooting black ships and you end up with like a number of them destroyed that's not divisible by 3, so like say you shoot 5 of them, then you have to shoot 1 more black ship before you shoot the white ships if you want to keep your chain going. If you go shoot 3 white ships, you start your chain back over again. So it depends on the number of ships too that actually appear and whether or not you are able to destroy them, because sometimes they just fly off screen and you're not able to get them. Anyway. That could have went a little better, I think. Whoa, the hitbox on the ships are tiny, and I love it because I should have just died. No doubt in my mind, I should have just died. I never kill those ships, so I wanted to use my shot there to kill them all. I never use my fucking power up anyway, like I'm supposed to. That's probably another reason why I don't do so good. I never remember to absorb bullets, so I never build up my charge shot. So you build it up by absorbing shots. Alright, so you can cheese this next part. Now this makes no sense, but if I stand here, those ships look exactly like they're hitting me, but they don't. All I have to do is stand there and shoot until they're all gone. There's a little cheese. See, like here, I would think you would have to shoot something to get past here, so if you're trying to do this without shooting, I don't know if it's possible. So that. I can just sit here and absorb shots. I don't know why I'm not doing that. I almost switched polarities before stepping out of those bullets, though. That was... Why didn't I just get some extra points there? Trying my best to remember to switch polarities every fucking time another wave of shit comes through. Trying to do my best to absorb a lot of the shots too, just so don't run into them later. That was a close one. Just want to get through there. Back here, ship. Alright, let's not fuck this up. Very easily play this. Oh, there's only one. Alright, boss fight. No deaths. I'm doing extra good so far. Alright, what color is what? Just said I gotta shoot black to keep it open. And then I gotta damage it with white. I hit square, game. I was already black. Oh my gosh. Remembering which polarity to switch to is a pain in my anus. I mean, and then remembering which polarity I can run into, as far as what shots I can run into, is so difficult. Ah! I died and I killed the boss. God damn it. This game is so difficult. A boss fight usually goes better. I lost all 3 of my lives on that boss fight. Wonderful. I don't know how you're supposed to hit like 3 million points to get an extra life. Well, no, I know how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to fucking be smart about what ships you kill when and get your chain up. But god damn, this game is so difficult. I did good, too. I got through the whole first 2 levels until the second boss fight without a death. And then I died 3 times on the boss. That's how it be sometimes, though. It was much better that time, though, than my first attempt here. On this stream, that is. First time on the stream. It's not my first time playing the game. As I said, I owned this game back when it was on the GameCube. I didn't get it when it first came out. I don't know what made me get it either. I don't even know. Maybe I knew what the game was about, but the name Ikaruga would not be something that would catch my eye and make me interested usually. So I don't know how I ended up stumbling upon this game and getting it, but I'm glad I did because it is a fun game. By far my all-time favorite shoot 'em up, even though I've never gotten past level 3, and so far I haven't even gotten to level 3. But as I said, I could give myself unlimited continues and just keep 5 lives per level, basically. If I lose some lives in the level, I can just game over in the next level, restart that level with 5 lives, basically, you know. So I could give myself 5 lives and unlimited continues, but that disables high scores and replays and all that jazz. I don't think it disables trophies, though. It doesn't say anything about that. Or achievements, as it says on the side. What is this, Xbox? But anyway, let me just take another little breather between attempts here because this game is fucking difficult. And I need to compose myself and do some other things. You would think jumping right back in would probably be the best idea, and it probably is. You're probably not wrong, but I just can't jump right back into this game. It's just too repetitive, because it literally is all you're doing is shooting and absorbing shots and avoiding shots, and yeah, pretty repetitive, not gonna lie. But it is still fun. I just can only play it in small doses. But I have a lot of fun playing it. I can't stress that enough. This is a fun game. I don't know anyone else that has it, and I've tried talking my friends into getting it, but none of them are interested. Be nice to have like some of my friends to compete high scores against, and just to try to improve against. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. Still fun trying to beat my own high scores and get further in the game. It's just, I don't know, it gets tiring just competing against my own scores and my own times, I feel. Or not tiring, it's just, but like boring, you know. More fun to have someone else to be competing against, but it's fine. Get this started right after I light this cigarette. Wait. Alright, gotta do it right. Does that sound good on the mic? Does that sound like the start of a Lil Wayne song right there? Are those my extra ships in the bottom corner? That must be what that 2 is. I always wondered what that was. Alright, let's go for a bigger chain this time. Alright, stop shooting. Alright, nice. We're at a fucking 8 chain here instead of a 2 or 4. Fuck, I need a black ship. Alright, well they want my chain, but whatever. I got a nice chain at the start there. Fucking surprise attack, I always forget about. Alright, enough trying to chain for real though. Now I gotta survive, because this next part's not the best at knowing where the enemies are and stuff like that. I'm more focused on avoiding shots right now. And I was the wrong color for that boss. Whatever. Fuck that one up. Alright, I can get a good chain here if I start shooting at the right time. I think. It's the wrong color. It's the wrong polarity right there. An idiot. No wonder that shit didn't die. Again, wrong polarity, but I did that on purpose just because I knew it was weak. Whatever. Alright. I'm gonna do this fight again with the wrong polarity the whole time and try to avoid every shot. I think I should take it easy. I don't know. Oh, did those not even hit him? We took the hard route. More We're still alive. We're just not hitting the ship because maybe we're not hitting the right spot or whatever. Alright, let's use all black. Avoid the white shots. Collect the black ones. Fire. Can't touch me, boy. Can't touch me. We did it, guys. Beat the first level with probably a new high score since that starting chain. I kept it going as long as I could. Dab! Got a grade B. Highest grade yet. 18 chain as well. Not bad at all. I'm going to switch to white for this because I know the first two big things that come are going to fire giant white lasers that will wreck me if I'm black. Those guys. I almost switched polarities before jumping in, or jumping through that shot there. Alright, when's a good time to use my charge shot? Right now when I get surrounded? I mean, it's useless because I can just shoot all these guys. Alright, just stand at the bottom here. Those ships go right through them somehow. Hitboxes, how do they work? Apparently they don't. Now, why did I switch polarities to shoot the black ones? Wait, let's get the chain on that. Fuck, I'm getting squeezed out here. You didn't die? Come on. Almost fucking switched to the wrong polarity there. Doing good so far. 16. Oh yeah, we got good. Alright, I'm gonna save my charge here for the boss. That would have been smarter last time. Whoops, I did the wrong polarity there. I'm gonna need to save my charge for the boss because I got a full charge off of these guys. Die. Okay. One death, right? Yep. Shoot this open, switch polarities, and fire my fucking... Did that even do any damage? Let's see. Just absorb all these shots, and then when it stops doing this attack, exactly, that's the key. think we're gonna do this, guys. Ah, fucked up. Big time. Oh shit, let's absorb that. Let's absorb that. Shoot this the fuck open and fire and kill that. Yes, we won. Last ship though, we're on level 3 though. It's the first time I've gotten to level 3. Now we can finally play level 3 and level select, so. Wonderful day. New high score too. Total high score. I only got a C grade on that though, but whatever. Oh shit. Already starting off right away, huh? What? This level's like a freaking puzzle. I hit the wall. Jesus Christ, I don't remember level 3 being like that, but Jesus Christ. That was well, there you go with the ship hitboxes there. Pretty fucking small, I'll tell you that. I don't know if I want to practice chapter 3 solo. We'll save that for another stream. This has been enough, I think. Three attempts and finally getting to level 3 for the first time on stream here. It's been fun. But I was gonna make this a short stream, which is why I chose this game to play, because I got some things to do right now. But I'll be back. Oof, excuse me, Jesus. I'll be back either with some more, something more to stream, a different game again. Maybe go back and stream some more Tomb Raider or Fez. But if not that, I might do some Fallout 4 speedruns, and I don't know if I'll stream those, because the problem with streaming that is I have to close out of the game and reopen it every time I want to restart a new attempt, or reset the run, essentially, and that will end the stream. So I'll have a bunch of short streams, especially if I fuck up early and want to reset. So I'm not sure how well that will work if I stream at my attempts. So I might just, you might see me off, or not streaming for a while, and I might just put up a video of a new speedrun on Fallout 4, because I've been working on the DLC, Far Harbor speedrun, which is like 2 years old and doesn't use like half the tricks that are known now. So it should be easy to get a new record on it, unless someone else, after I brought it up in the Discord, has been working on it. But I don't know. I should have been spending more time working on it yesterday than I did. I just did a little bit of research into it, looking for time saves. I found a pretty decent, or 2 decent time saves, I think, but of course I have to actually implement them and do an actual full run, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll do that instead of streaming, but either way, expect more content soon. And I'll probably end up coming back to this game and doing just chapter 3, and just doing a bunch of practice on it, since I got through 1 and 2. I need to practice 2 again a lot too. Although that boss fight with, if I play it right, is actually a lot easier than I made it out to be. If I just open up those hatches and use my, like, homing shots on them, I think it would probably only take 2 each. I would probably get enough shots just by getting in there and shooting in between its attacks. When it does its attacks where it just barrage, with just a barrage of bullets, I can actually stay inside and shoot those, shoot the weak points on that second boss. It's just not the easiest thing to do, so I avoided doing it, and I just stayed back and absorbed shots. But I mean, that works too, because then it builds up your super or your homing shots, and you can hit the targets and destroy them pretty easily without having to go anywhere like close to them and risk dying. So probably end up doing that strat on the second boss just because it would be safer. Might be slower, but I'm not speedrunning these. Oh yeah, so the bosses are where you could save time in a speedrun on this, I guess. And certain sections I think do actually go faster if you destroy the enemies quicker. You move on to the next wave of enemies. So, but you probably noticed at one point there was like those big ones that fire the lasers, and I killed two on one side and then one on the other, and no, uh, the second one didn't spawn on the other side. So, as I said before, you can beat the game without shooting a single shot, or at least the first level without shooting a single shot. So the key to that is obviously, what was I gonna say? Or what I'm getting at here is that like if you don't kill either of those ones, then a second one's not gonna spawn, obviously, and they just go away after a set amount of time. So um, that's why that one time it took me too long to destroy the first two, and then the third one, so the fourth one didn't spawn. Um, Whereas if you noticed, the second time I did that area, there was a fourth one that spawned. I think I did the two whites and then the two blacks, and on the first one, the second black one didn't spawn, or the second black one didn't spawn because it was already the game had already progressed to the next wave of enemies basically. But so in speedrunning this, I imagine if you're able to somehow destroy all those things as fast as possible, you get to the next section faster, but I'm not even sure on that. Most of the game, to me, seems much like an auto-scroller. It doesn't seem to matter whether you kill the enemies sooner or quicker, or sooner or later or not. Seems like they're on screen for the same amount of time, except for certain points. So there might be speed tech to this game. And the bosses, though, like I said, the bosses can be sped up, obviously, because if you destroy them faster, then you're done and you move on to the next level. But as far as the levels themselves, they feel like auto-scrollers to me. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Like I said, there could be sections that can be sped up by killing all the enemies sooner, but most of it seems a lot of auto-scrolling. I think it was level 3 that it was they demonstrated in the task that the hitboxes on the ships are terribly small, and I think they were squeezing in between those blocks um, when it looked like you wouldn't be able to. Didn't attempt it, but yeah, I think that was the level though. But I mean, that's a task. They can just use save states until they get the exact right spot to squeeze by. I don't know if it's RTA viable or worth the risk even, because if you hit the wall and die, that's a life and you only get 3. So, but it would make the level easier if I could just squeeze past those fucking moving blocks, instead of having to like try to avoid the beams that they shoot out of them and all the other fucking things that shoot at me too. Anyway, that's enough discussion about this game without me actually playing it. It's hard to talk while I'm playing though, so I'm gonna go though. I got some things to do, and like I said, I might be back with some more uh, stream, or probably maybe another Fallout 4 speedrun video. If you haven't seen those, check them out, please. Um, and if you have Fallout 4 on console, I uh, I would how do I want to put this? You should try speedrunning it. Not many people do it on speedrun it on console. In fact, I don't know if I wouldn't say I'm the only one, but the only one that I know of right now that speedruns it on console. Um, because most people play on PC, it's faster and all that. So it'd be cool if someone else had Fallout 4 on console and speed ran it. I could have someone to compare times with, because it's hard to compare PC and PS4 times considering the differences in loading times. And on PC they don't even include load times. They use a timer that stops whenever the game's in a loading state, which can't be done on PS4. So I have to time all my runs including loading times, which adds a ton of time to the run. But even PC runs where you count the loading times, just because it's PC, it loads a lot faster than PS4, obviously. So my times are no way comparable to PC times, RTA, or removing the load times. Well, actually, I don't know. Well, and the thing with removing the load times on PS4 is it's hard to know when the game's in a state of loading. Like I said, on PC, they have a program that does it automatically. It stops their timer when they're loading. On PS4, that's not possible, and you just have to guess, basically, like, okay, the game's loading, so we'll pause the timer and then unpause it when it stops loading. But again, like I said, it's hard to actually know when that's happening just by looking at the screen, because the little symbol will pop up at the bottom of the screen sometimes, but it's not actually loading. And then there's times where the little symbol that shows that it's loading won't be on the screen, and it is loading, especially with some of the glitches that we do. Anyway, I'm talking about a completely different game, so let me stop talking about that and end the stream. Thank you for watching in the future, because I don't think anyone was here watching this right now. But if you are here watching this right now, I appreciate you very much. And if you watch this in the future, I appreciate you even more. Now, I don't know who I appreciate more, people that watch me live or people that watch me in the future. I suppose watching in the future is pretty good dedication, because you came by to watch me even though I'm not actually live at the time you're watching. But being here when I am live shows pretty good dedication that you were here and you came by while I was live. I appreciate all my viewers the same. I'm not gonna pick favorites. You're all my children, and I can't pick a favorite according to the rules. Anyway, but no, thank you anyone who watched. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with more. Subscribe and all that. Hit the bell if you want to get notified. If you don't want to get notified, then don't hit the bell. Give the video a like if you liked it. Don't give it a like if you didn't like it. Give it a dislike if there's a problem with the video. But if you're going to give me a dislike, please comment and tell me why you disliked it. That way I can improve, so maybe you'll like my content better in the future. Anyway, it's enough rambling on a blue screen of nothing. If anyone stuck around this long to listen to my rant about everything under the sun, apparently, thank you. And you are the man or woman. Real dedication right there to stick around through all that talking of nonsense and no gameplay. But anyway, enough rambling, as I've said 3 times I think now. Thank you for watching. Until next time.